And we are back here at the Milton Theatre. What better place to talk about movie trailers? We've got our great guest, Rob Rector, here. Rob, you've got a contest coming out. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like just yet. So explain this whole thing so the people at home understand.
Yeah, so the trailer, the horror trailer challenge, the evolution of that actually came from, like you said, there was a class that I taught, and one of the projects is to create a trailer based on a pre-existing film. Or you could create one out of whole cloth. You know, there's no film. And because, like you were saying earlier, you know, that the goal of a trailer is to tell a story in a small amount of time, but you can still use all the fun bits, right? Like all the action sequences you can still use for that trailer. You can highlight it using that. And you don't get swamped down by, you know, the narrative and character development and all that. So thought this is a way to winnow it down to its essence, and it was a great way for students to learn about some of the fundamental elements that make up for a good movie / good trailer. So emphasis on /, we now have the horror trailer challenge, where we thought it was great. Who doesn't love Halloween? We all love it, so it's our favorite holiday, and we thought it'd be a fun kind of competition for some of the local filmmakers to be able to go out there, and we give them about 7 days, and they can create a trailer. Some of us know that all too well, firsthand experience of what that's like to create a trailer within 7 days. We'll give you a line of dialogue, and we will give you an item to place in that trailer, just so that we know that the trailer is made specifically for this event, and it's not, you know, dusted off and used somewhere else. So we give them 7 days, and then we will screen all of them here on stage in the Milton Theatre on that Friday the 17th at 7:30. We will screen, and in the past we've had anywhere from 12 to 20 contestants, and we give away cash prizes.
Nice.
That's a big one, ladies and gentlemen.
That is a big one. Yes, you leave here with the money. So yes, we will have cash prizes, and there's an audience competition too. So those who are in the audience can vote for one of their favorites as well too. So we give out a number of different prizes. More importantly, it's just a great opportunity for local filmmakers to kind of get together, talk about what it was like to create it, share some ideas, share some resources, and just have a nice little cinematic communal event here for them.
Yeah.
And I also think it's a lot like, you know, a lot of filmmakers back when we still had music videos, started with music videos before they went on to make actual movies. Starting with a trailer it's all the same things. It's the editing, it's the sound, it's the writing, but it is just condensed.
Exactly, or short films. I mean, they are kind of short films if you think about it, in essence. And we had years ago with the film festival, when I was involved with the Rehoboth Independent Film Festival, we had Jason Reitman here. This is before he directed Up in the Air and all of his other ones that he's the young adult and so on and so forth. But he had a short film, and he was just out here hustling just like anyone else was, just trying to get it seen. And enough people saw it, recognized it, saw his talent, and then gave him, you know, a
lot more money to work with.
Awesome.
To make bigger movies.
Doesn't hurt that his last name was Reitman either. But
Sure. So this is the horror trailer challenge. I imagine suspense is one of the key elements of crafting a good horror trailer. But what else are maybe some of the key components that folks need to kind of include, figure out, that kind of helps build that suspense in a short amount of time?
You like what I did there? I was keeping you in suspense. Sorry. So really it is more about making sure that you are able to give the audience an idea, a concept of what it is. It just can't be, it can be. Don't get me wrong. There's no template for it. But what you really want to do is be able to tell that narrative, introduce the characters, introduce the setup, like what's the conflict in that time frame, and still give a couple of jolts along the way, well-timed jolts. Some of the scariest ones we have are as soon as those lights turn off on the screen, you're like oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. So really it doesn't have to be bloody. In fact, we'll try to separate them, because a lot of times we'll have kids who make trailers too. We've had everything from animated to horror comedy, so on and so forth. So what we'll try to do is keep kind of the darker ones we'll do later in the evening.
Sure, so the little guys that'll leave, you know.
We'll put a little let's all go to the lobby so everyone can kind of go out there and then come back for the darker stuff. But yeah, it's usually Everyone has a great time. We have fun doing it. It's one of our signature and most fun events that we do all year, so we're looking forward to it.
It really is a good time. So if folks, they get their band of friends together, they're ready to put together a trailer, what is the deadline to submit them to you?
So it'll be the week prior to, so it would be October 10th, I would assume.
Okay.
So yeah, that gives us a week to put everything together, stitch them all in there like Frankenstein's monster, and then get them ready to be screened, and then just come on out and enjoy.
Perfect. Well,
Yeah.
there's always a lot of fun to be had here at the Milton Theatre.
Absolutely.
It's a staple of the community and the arts for so many reasons. Rob, as always, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. We do have some more Coast Life to get to, a little bit more Milton Theatre fun coming your way.